Okay, so about letters 10 to 23, this brings us up to spring of 1944. I want to point out to you letters number 16, 17, and 18 give a real compelling narrative of the time surrounding when Linnet Lee had her baby and her mother was recovering from the tragic miscarriage of Richard and Robert. Um, Following that time in September, that all happened in August of 44. Skipper had decided to come back from Terre Haute. Linnet Lee had her baby. September of 44, Skipper was drafted into the Army. That's when he got the notification. Apparently, his heart trouble wasn't so bad that he couldn't go ahead and serve just like everybody else. So they went ahead and drafted him. At the time, Lenny made a bookmark for him, and I want to show you that here with the inscription and everything. I don't know that he was fully deserving of that, but he received it from Lenny, and he enlisted in the Army in November of 1943, on the 30th of November. He did his basic training at Camp Robinson, Little Rock, Arkansas. He was later attached to the 803rd Signal Training Regiment and the 259th Engineer Combat Battalion. In the spring, at the end of May, on May 31st, 1944, he sent a letter on a record to Linnet Lee with he tried to sing on it, and he did some talking. The singing portion was not recoverable, really is not listenable, but the talking portion, I was able to recover some of it and made a video of that, so be sure to check that out. So now we're at the spring of 44. Linnet Lee is still struggling with her illness. She's got pleurisy, an infection of the lung, brought about, as was written, by a complication of the childbirth. She supposedly got this. It's possible that something may have happened there in June of 43 that brought this on, and then it just gradually kept building. But anyway, so she's still struggling with the pleurisy. She's being treated with sulfa drugs, which were the best antibiotic available at the time. Penicillin was available, and it was a thing, but not generally for the public. It was available to military, and it was in most hospital emergency rooms by the summer of 1944. But in general, you could not go to a doctor and just, get penicillin prescribed. So there was that. They only used penicillin, even if you went to the hospital emergency room, I'm sure they would have a meeting and whatnot and decide if they could give you penicillin, what they had, because they didn't have very much at that point. Most of it was being used by the military. So we're at the spring of 1944. Linnet Lee's still struggling. People were telling her that they thought she had tuberculosis. Now, she was checked for tuberculosis a couple times and she's negative for TB. So she didn't have it. People telling her that made her mad. Was all it really did. Didn't help at all. So that's pretty much where we're at. Be sure to check out I added a slideshow of the cards, wedding cards, birthday cards, get well cards, Valentine's, holiday cards. Made a slideshow of all those and added that to the project, as well as the letter on a video card, the letter on a record video, sorry. In any event, check those out. Thanks for watching.